SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm your host, Grant Got to also known as the Big Cat. My cool cat, put your paws up if you rock with the Big Cat. Today, we got a two-part episode. We're here to talk about Cam Newton. Was he sabotaged by the Carolina Panthers? And did Cam Newton play himself with the contract negotiation? We'll talk about it, but first we get started. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? I know it's tough right now, but we're going to get through this. I'm here to help you get through it. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers, if I love the Carolina Panthers, one more time, man. Show some love for my man Killer. Give me a dab. We'll get talk about it. Was he sabotaged? Did he play himself? Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Now, after last night live stream, I got a little drunk. I let some emotions out. It happens, man. It had to happen. You know, given the tumultuous way they dealt with Cam Newton. Now we're back normal. Let's talk sense. Let's start with Cam Newton. Did he play himself? Reports are coming out that Cam Newton was offered 2-year contract, and my man tried to go for 5. Now, as I said in previous live stream before, what did I say? I said, David Tepper, your job is to offer this man as many years as possible. I said, Cam Newton's agent, your job is to secure a long-term extension. Whoever won the game of chess at the contract table was going to be the ultimate winner. And it looked like it was the organization. Cam, I love him, and I'm not upset that they're releasing him, or trading him, I'm not upset that they're trading him. This is the right move for the team. It's the right move for the organization. I mean, given all things in consideration, his injury-prone past, not being there, not being able to produce, just so much other stuff shrouded around him as well. It was time. I mean, at some point, you either put up or shut up. And it's like being in a fight with somebody who just yells a lot. You know, have you ever gotten in a fight with somebody who's barking, rah, 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 and then you fight and you realize that guy can't fight? At some point, you realize that all that barking, all that Instagram posting, all that other shit, and we have 0 championships. You know what I mean? We only got 1 season in the last 3 where we will have a winning record. So again, I mean, I'm pretty sure they put that in consideration when it came to the contract table. Now, they did them wrong because this is why I gotta ask. Did the Carolina Panthers maliciously sabotage Cam Newton? The reason why I asked this question is because they moved on within a matter of an hour or so. they had a new quarterback offer, signed up, all that shit. Brilliant. There was no loyalty to Cam Newton. And here's my issue with Matt Rule. Let me take a step back. Matt Rule was nothing but a pawn. As much as I could rub his nose in it, he was a pawn. Got up there at the combine, and I told you guys at the combine, that shit's not right. He's bluffing. These boys bluffing. They just up to nothing. They bluffing. Oh, you hating, Big Cat. You hating. No, I wasn't hating. I told you I could see it from a mile away. They hit the switcheroo on you, did they? And it hurt now, don't it? The reason why I say this is he was up there saying, Cam is our guy. We're going to move on with the future. I want to win a Super Bowl with him. I want to have hot tea with him and all this other silly shit. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to reiterate this again. This goes for Tepper, the organization. If you want to be able to bring in the income that you know you can bring in, if you want to be able to have that status and that respect as an organization like I'm not going to say another team, but, an organization with a lot of respect and reputation. I'm talking about the organization, no matter if they win, lose, or draw, people respect them because they're a very characterable, very reputable organization. You gotta show transparency. It may seem invasive that you may not want to show transparency. It may seem like, we ain't gotta explain nothing to you. But if you keep that mentality, You're going to run off a lot of fan base. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to sit here and talk shit about you. That's what I'm going to do. But the good bit of fan bases, you're going to alienate them. And you don't want to do that. Show transparency. The way you guys moved on from Cam Newton, it seemed like you had this shit in the work for a while. Y'all owe that man at least. y'all laid down with Cam, and y'all didn't even give him a call back. Y'all laid down, didn't even give him a call back. Dirty. It's sad, man. I mean, y'all could have handled that more professionally. Now, the way y'all swiftly moved on from Cam, y'all had Teddy Bridgewater already lined up. What does that say for his trade value? Now think about this. If I'm another team and I'm looking into Cam Newton, why would I trade for him? Why did they move on so fast? What did he do? Did he seek a trade? The way y'all worded that thing, y'all made it seem as if he was a tyrant. Y'all made it seem as if he forced y'all out. He forced his way out. I mean, y'all made it to where any other team that tries to inquire about Cam, they're instantly going to inquire about what happened. And it's going to be left up to you guys to paint the narrative. Sad, man. Sad. You don't do it a former MVP like that. That's sad. I mean, it looks a little bit of sabotagery. Let's be real about it. It looks a little bit of sabotagery. I mean, Cam, man, at the end of the day, the 2-year deal was on the table. I know you were screaming about you want long-term commitment, and I know this shit hurts, Cam. But let me tell you something, and this is real shit, G. I don't want to be nowhere where I don't want to board or where nobody wants me. If you don't want me here, I don't want to be here. That's how I work. That's how I work. You don't fuck with me, then I don't fuck with you. No matter how long we've been fucking with each other. If it ever get to that point, we gotta go. I mean, you just gotta keep that mindset. You know what I mean? Did you play yourself? I think it was a fair offer. They possibly could have came up to 3 years. You know what I mean? But 5 years? 5 years. When the last 3 years, 2 of them you've been hurt. I think you kind of played yourself just slightly. You know what I mean? So, again, if your agent felt like, you know, he could get that somewhere else, or let me ask you this, am I being fooled? Maybe did Cam Newton's agent come up in there and say, you know what, let's get out of Charlotte, but I can't ask for a trade, so what I'll do is I'll ask for an astronomical number. Let me go here and ask for an astronomical number in the amount of years so they can force me out, but I can blame it on the organization. Right now, it's a bunch of this right here. It's a bunch of he say this, she say that. We don't know. But it's going to come out. It's going to come out. But right now, all we do know is my man asked for 5. They offered 2. And then things got messy. Sad, man. So sad. I don't know what to think right now. I don't want to give you no cliche bullshit like trust the process. Right now, when Matt Rule comes out and says trust the process, how can I trust any fucking thing you gotta say, let alone the process? How can I trust you? I can't trust you because you're not transparent with me or the fan base. I can't trust you. If you're gonna do something, no matter how much it hurts, be transparent. That's called being an adult. That's called being responsible. That's called being a grown-up. That's called being a leader. A leader does things no matter how much they hurt. And they do it right.
Message.
That's not, listen, and you don't have to pay me $60 million, Tepper, for me to find that out. As a leader, you come out and you lay it out on the line and you keep transparency open. You don't sweep things under the rug. You don't go behind closed doors and do something else and then come out in the public and sell it the one way. That's called alienation. We'll find out soon, won't we? Did he play himself in short terms? Yeah, he kind of played himself. Should have took the 2-year deals. If he believed in himself that much, he would have came out there in 2 years, smashed it out. They probably would have gave him another, 4 or 5 years, some shit like that. And did the organization sabotage him? Well, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Because after he turned down the deal, they drummed that shit up so fast. Cam Newton hasn't even, think about this shit. Cam Newton hasn't even left the goddamn facilities. And they got him, thank you for your services. He still's on the roster. They haven't even found a trade partner, and they're saying, thank you, Cam. They haven't even... Oh, man. Oh, God. I love you, Carolina. Hey, man, I'm your host, El Grande Gato. Also known as the Big Cat. My cool cats, put your paws up. You're rocking with the Gallo. Make sure you subscribe, tune into the podcast. Anchor FM, Spotify. That thing's gonna get great. It's gonna get greater than Layla. It's gonna get greater than Layla. I promise. Just trust me on this, man. You may not be able to trust Matt Rule or Tepper, but trust the Gallo. It's gonna get greater, Layla. I swear to you, man. How soon is Layla? I can't give you that answer, but it's gonna get greater, Layla. Subscribe, tune to the podcast. Let the church say, dab.